Today, we're diving into one of the most unusual animals in the Americas, the armadillo. At first glance, they look almost prehistoric, like little tanks covered in armor. But beyond that tough exterior lies a world of quirks, survival tricks, and unexpected talents. Fact 1. The most famous feature of the armadillo is its armor. This isn't just tough skin, it's a genuine suit of biological armor made of bone plates, called scutes, covered in keratin, the same protein that makes up our fingernails and hair. Imagine wearing a flexible suit of bone that bends as you move that exactly what the armadillo does every single day. Ecology. Only the three-banded armadillo can roll into a perfect ball. But all armadillos use their shell as a shield against predators. It's so effective that many predators just give up. But did you know, this tough-looking creature actually comes in a surprising variety of shapes and sizes. Fact 2. Most people picture the nine-banded armadillo, the kind often seen in the southern US. But, in truth, there are 21 species. Some are tiny, like the pink fairy armadillo of Argentina, which is small enough to fit in your hand. Others are giants, like the aptly named giant armadillo, which can weigh more than 100 pounds. Despite their size differences, they all share that armored body and digging lifestyle. And speaking of digging, their claws hide one of the armadillo's greatest talents. Fact 3. Armadillos are professional diggers. Their sharp claws carve through soil like shovels, helping them search for insects, grubs, and termites. But they don't just dig for food, they're master architects. Their burrows can stretch up to 15 feet long, with multiple chambers and even escape tunnels. These underground fortresses keep them cool and safe from predators. And here's the twist. When an armadillo moves out, other animals move in. Snakes, rabbits, and lizards often reuse abandoned burrows, making armadillos accidental landlords of the animal kingdom. But burrowing isn't their only unexpected skill, believe it or not. They're also talented swimmers. Fact 4. You wouldn't expect a heavily armored animal to be a good swimmer, but armadillos are surprisingly graceful in water. They can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes and will sometimes just walk along the riverbed. If they need to float, they gulp air into their intestines to make themselves buoyant. Yes, you heard that right. They literally inflate like a balloon to stay on the surface. This bizarre trick helps them cross rivers and swamps safely. But water isn't the only place where armadillos surprise us. Their reproduction is just as unusual. Fact 5. The nine-banded armadillo has a reproductive strategy that stuns scientists. It almost always gives birth to identical quadruplets. That means for babies, all natural clones of each other, born from a single egg. Imagine if every time a human gave birth, they always had identical quadruplets. That's strange. This unique trait has made armadillos a focus of scientific research. And speaking of science, one of the most unexpected discoveries about armadillos connects them directly to human health. Fact 6. Armadillos are one of the only animals known to carry Hansen's disease, more commonly called leprosy. Bizarre. Before you worry, it's extremely rare for humans to catch it, but it can happen when handling or eating armadillos. Because their body temperature is cooler than most mammals, the bacteria that cause leprosy thrive inside them. Oddly enough, this has actually made armadillos valuable in medical research. By studying them, scientists have gained important insights into the disease. Birth. Once the sun goes down, armadillos leave the labs behind and return to their natural lifestyle. Fact 7. Armadillos are mostly nocturnal. They spend their days resting in burrows and emerge at night to search for food. While their eyesight is poor, their sense of smell is extraordinary. They can sniff out insects buried several inches underground. Imagine being able to smell your dinner through layers of dirt. That's how precise their noses are. This super sense helps them thrive at night, but it also ties into one of their biggest challenges, dealing with the cold. Fact 8. Despite their armor, armadillos aren't built for harsh weather. They have very little body fat and a naturally low body temperature, which means they struggle in cold climates. That's why they're mostly found in warm regions like Central and South America, and in the southern United States. When temperatures drop too much, they simply can't survive. This vulnerability explains why their range is slowly expanding northward, but only as far as the climate will allow. And when conditions aren't right, their instincts can sometimes get them into even more trouble. Fact 9. When startled, some armadillo species have a reflex that's both hilarious and heartbreaking. They leap straight into the air, sometimes as high as 4 feet. In the wild, this sudden jump can startle predators, giving the armadillo a chance to escape, but near roads, this instinct backfires. A car zooms by, the armadillo jumps, and sadly, it often collides directly with the vehicle. This is one reason they're so commonly seen as roadkill in certain regions. Still, despite these dangers, armadillos have made a lasting mark on human culture. Fact 10. Beyond their biology, armadillos have found a place in folklore, art, and even state pride. In Latin America, they often appear as symbols of protection, resilience, and grounding. In Texas, the 9-banded armadillo is an unofficial mascot, appearing in songs, festivals, and local art. It's even the official small state mammal of Texas. From ancient myths to modern culture, this little armored survivor has earned its place in our stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe for more animal facts and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our weekly uploads. And in the comments, let us know which fact about armadillos surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.